What's up, YouTube? Lord Xander here. As you guys may know, I've been digging through my pile of shame, and I found this old school gem. Used to love playing this game. Now, for those of you not in the know, this is Space Hulk, a Warhammer 40K game by Games Workshop with Citadel Miniatures and the 40K universe. Now, as you can tell, this box is well worn. Look at all that decay there. So here I'm just doing a little retro kind of unveiling. So that's one side. Of course, a two-player game, ages 12 and up. All right. So let's look at the contents here. Now, this is the mission book. So you have here a Dark Angel from the Death Wing in Terminator armor, walking into the narrow corridors of a Space Hulk to take on, as you can see, Gene Stealers. This is the rule book here. Of course, this is a Terminator Sergeant of the Blood Angels Space Marine chapter. Again, fighting Gene Steel. So he's got a power sword and storm bolter. So in this picture, you see a 5-man combat squad. Back here, you have a Terminator with a heavy flamer, and then the standard armament, power fist, and a storm bolter. Sorry about the glare here. And you have a Terminator who's down, and then another Terminator just probably surrounded, taking out a bunch of Gene Stealers. All right, so of course they have the heavy metal page, you know, little mini dioramas here. So painted by Mike McFive. So diorama. And of course this was created way back in 1996. Damn. I've had this game for a long freaking time. But anyway, so Space Hulk, this isn't like 40K. I want to say this, if I got my time frames correct, don't put this in stone. Probably 2nd edition 40K was out. All right, so those are your Noble Space Marines, and of course the Gene Stealers. So here you had a, you know, this is like a cardboard. And you assemble those in various ways. So you have doors, bulkheads, of course Gene Stealer blip counters, you know, command points, so old school term, and of course this was 18 turns. So you could probably finish this game in about like 2 hours or so, depending on how quickly you played. But flamers, and of course refuels. And you had, of course, your shooting dice. Oh man. So look at this. Just eyeball those shooting dice here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 miss markers. Actually, yeah. And of course, you have your hit. So we'll show you that a little bit later. So you'd roll these dice, of course. You have ordinary dice, you got your blue dice and your red die. And then of course, if you go for a sustained fire. So of course, this is a bad symbol when you roll this up when you're shooting your stone bolters. More about that later. Of course, you had your, you know, your turn sequence here, moving and fighting and all that. So back in the day, you know, armor saving throws were based on, you know, negative modifiers depending on what was shooting at you. And then for Terminators, you'd roll like, you know, 2 6-sided dice. And then, you know, if you got a certain roll, you would survive. or you know, the injury with the armor. But all right, so fighting on the hex, anyways. Shooting. All right, so heavy flamer. So they had Overwatch and record keeping and all that good stuff. And of course, going through the corridors. All right, command points and all that. So that was the turn sequence there. So basically, your Terminator armor wouldn't really save you if you got too many gene stealers on you. So yeah, there was no armor saves. Pretty much you were toast here, so you had to make sure you were shooting a lot. So the contents, of course. Oh yeah, and then check this out. So Space Marine chapters here. So yeah, Black Templars, the Ultramarines, and you know, Flesh Terror. So back then, Citadel miniatures, they had mostly pewter models. These are all plastic except this one. So this is my Blood Angel, which I replaced the plastic one with a, you know, flamer. And you got 10 Terminators in the box set. So these are plastic, so those little small bases. So I had these, you know, paint these dudes up. So the Deathwing Sergeant. So, you know, inspired by the cover here, but you know, not nearly like a heavy metal paint job here, but pretty basic. And then of course this dude's got a busted arm here, so I gotta replace that. So yeah, no other Terminator heavy weapons, just the heavy flamer. All right, so here are your big bad gene stealers. So pretty basic paint job, I believe. I mean, I'm trying to look grayish. This is what it looks like when it wasn't painted. So it's just, you know, a little blue thing. So Tyranids use gene stealers as their shock troopers. They're really awesome in combat. So those like claws. But anyways, and of course I started to paint these, but for some reason never came back. So I got a bunch of these. So I got probably 130 gene stealers here. I'll make another video here, but you know, again, these are all the corridor and room tiles. And your flamer markers are here. And like I said, when you were shooting, you know, one hit, one miss, you know, that's just how it is. So it's kind of the famed bliss skill of Terminators didn't really apply here per se. But yeah, sustained fire, and you know, you're good, you didn't jam here, but when we got a jam, I spent action to clear the jam. And yeah, this game was really fun, and at times could be tough. These were little blip markers you know, use on your scanners to detect movement. So it reminded me very much of the movie Alien and Aliens. And again, GW takes, you know, some liberties with its IP, but I'll give them credit where credit's due. They usually would be able to spin anything that was, you know, copied in their own kind of unique way here. So yeah, I got more than 30 Gs here, so, you know, of course these all are stuck together because of the hand. So yeah, I didn't really, should have these in a better kind of situation, but you know, whatever. You know, many beginning paint jobs. So I should just take, you know, finish these off and paint them, since I got all my Space Marines terminated. I gotta use a little pin device and get him fixed up back up. But yeah, these are all glued in with plastic cement super glue. So that's the video here. I'm making this too long, so maybe I'll do if I get any comments on the things. You know, I have one of my sons and I play out a game here, and maybe throw it on the channel. But anyways, thanks for watching, and if you like this content, leave a comment. If you think the content's no good, leave a comment as well. Anyway, it doesn't matter to me. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and please subscribe, and we will see you at the next one. Yeah, look at all these team killers. All right, bye-bye.